Hello guys, and welcome to Mortal Kombat Mobile video. So you may have seen yesterday's video when I was facing an incredible hacker. Well, I just want to say a few things before we start this video. First of all, if you're not new to this channel, you know I tend to overreact and exaggerate a lot. This is just my style. This is what I do. So whenever I lose, I mean not every time, but sometimes I would just call people hackers. It doesn't mean I think they're hacking. It just means that I am doing my thing and just over-exaggerating stuff and just trying to be funny and silly and stuff. Except the last fight. In the last fight, in the previous video, we faced Injustice to Raiden that was just way too OP to be legit. He was doing his weak point attacks, triggering 4 times a second, 2 times a second, like all the time. He wouldn't take any damage from my Terminator skeleton. He would just take insanely little amount of damage. He would get Revenant. He would get all the talent tree perks possible in way too often than it's supposed to be. So a lot of people told me in the comments that I'm an idiot, that this is just talent tree. It's called weak point attacks. I know. Let's explore. If this is what Injustice to Raiden legitimately can do with weak point attacks, I will give him the rank of the best character in the game. Let's see this. We're gonna go to the talent tree, and we're gonna see if I have weak point attacks. I'm pretty sure I do, because that's the best thing in the game. Yes, weak point attacks fully mastered, fully maxed out. 40% chance to snare. Okay, this is a pretty good chance. I thought it was like 15 or 20%. 40% chance is honestly incredibly overpowered. This is one of the best notes in the game, if not the best. I need to put some hairspray in my hair. There we go. Need to look beautiful for Raiden.
You look great no matter what.
Thank you, baby. Alright, so it's definitely more OP than I expected. For some reason I thought it was 20% or 15%, but 40%, just think about it. 40% chance to snare when you do power drain. Snare is incredibly powerful mechanics, and in some battles you need to bring in snare separately just to have it, because in Black Dragon Tower it's very important, especially in boss battles. They do stuff on tag, and you just want them to finish one character before you move to the next one. And snare is extremely overpowered, and being able to bring snare into the game without having characters with snare is just huge. So weak point attacks is one of the most overpowered nodes in the game. So if you're not using it, guys, in 90% of the situations it's gonna help you tremendously. So just go for it. Just go for it. Trust me, it's so good. So yeah, obviously I totally forgot about the node in defense, which is called Centaurian Defense, which is 4% chance to reflect 100% damage from unblockable attacks. So I guess it includes X-rays as well, so that's why my X-ray got fully reflected back to me. The chance is pretty small. Even if this is maxed out, it's still gonna be pretty small, but it happened. I guess, again, he still could had hack talent tree and had this chance not at 4% but at like 90%, or I don't know how talent tree hacks work. I never done it, don't recommend doing it to everybody. Some people also said that how am I mad about hackers when I'm a hacker myself? Again, I've had this discussion a million times in a row before. Like, if you're hacking just to get characters, it's fine, you're still fighting people with the same characters. If you're hacking to hack talent tree, something that nobody else has, if you have incredibly OP talent tree, it's just not fair to everybody else. So again, character souls and character hacks are okay. Talent tree hacks, not okay. Don't recommend anybody do it. It just ruins the fun for you and for people who are fighting you. So let's test it out, guys. If this is true, if the previous person was just using talent tree, then Injustice Raiden is just gonna be snaring people left and right? We're gonna see so many snares go off. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Now I'm gonna do hard battle. I don't feel like fatal battle right now. Oh my god, MK11 team. Alright, let's do this. I built the team of diamond power drainers. Basically the strongest power drainers in the game. We're gonna see how much snare we're gonna get. how many times does it trigger. So I feel like Injustice Raiden triggers his power drain every like 1 second when he's tagged in. So let's see how this plays out. Oh, the game is way too loud. I'm sorry about that. Okay, now it's better. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got 1 snare. 2 snares. Another snare. Another snare. Yeah, this guy is not going anywhere. 2 snares. 1 snare. Another snare. Yeah, see, it's snare every couple seconds. Sometimes it's 2 snares every couple seconds. Alright, this guy is gone. Jade is snared now, awesome. Since she's snared, I'm just gonna tag with this guy and do some nasty stuff to her. Oh, she's snared. She ain't going nowhere, and she just got snared again. Because Raiden has power drain probably too? Well, you learn every day. Alright. This was so easy. I should have went for a fatal battle. But the point is... okay, I do see that maybe... But again, I haven't seen more than 2 snares at once so far.
Well done.
No, not more than 2, and even 2 was pretty rare. Compared to what was happening yesterday, I still think it's way less. But again, it doesn't really matter for Injustice Raiden how often he triggers the snare. You're gonna snare them no matter what. It doesn't really make a difference if it takes you 1 second or if it takes you 5 seconds to snare somebody just by being tagged in, because it's just gonna happen. And the snare wears off. Before it's gonna wear off, it's gonna be applied again anyway. So I'm not blaming the hacks that I lost the previous battle. At least not this hack. The fact that he wasn't taking any damage from my Terminator was very suspicious. And again, it could have been a bug. It could have been a glitch or something. But I asked people on my wall if there's anything that can prevent character from taking any damage at all. And they said that probably not. And I tend to agree. Like, Talentry can reduce damage a lot. For Netherrealm, for Diamond, for Hellspawn Scorpion, if you put, there is a node in Talentry that reduces damage from Netherrealm characters, or just reduces basic damage. You can take zero basic damage from Netherrealm characters with Scorpion, Hellspawn Scorpion. That's the only combination that allows you to take no basic damage. But I was fighting not Scorpion, Injustice Raiden, and I was fighting him with Terminator, who is Spec Ops. So there is nothing in Talentry that can prevent him from taking all zero damage. That's just... But I feel like it was kind of a bug or a glitch because it only happened in endoskeleton form. It didn't happen when it was normal Terminator. And I think I lost that battle just because I underestimated my opponent from the start. I didn't expect him to be that tough, no matter if he was a hacker or not. The point is, I didn't expect him to be that tough, so I played super relaxed in the beginning. I was cracking jokes, talking to you. So when I record videos, I usually don't concentrate on the gameplay that much. I have to concentrate a lot on what I'm gonna say. You can try that. Just try to record your gameplay while trying to... Imagine you're making a YouTube video. Just try to talk to your audience and see how does this affect your gameplay. It is hard to talk and play at the same time, but I feel like I could have won. I was so close. I could have won that battle if I just tried hard from the very beginning, but I was just too relaxed until I realized what was happening, and it was already too late. Like, it's really hard to think about synergies, correct time to tag, correct time to use special attacks when you have to come up with stuff to say. Like, that's why I do so many attacks on blocking characters, like special attacks. It's just sometimes you just don't register that they're blocking because you're talking. But I do feel that weak point attack is incredibly OP in Power Drain team. If you don't use, it all depends on what kind. Look, he's still. Oh, he's immune to Power Drain, I guess. So, oh no, he did get snared. See, triggered once, and now it's like long time without triggering again. Let's see how long is it gonna take to trigger it again. It just triggered once. It doesn't trigger anymore for some reason. This team is too good. If you can keep him snared, if you just prevent him from taking in and out, and you just finish them one by one, it's so much easier. You don't have to deal with tag stuff. Like if you have Classic Liu Kang on your team or Jade, you can just tag out Jade, just snare somebody else, finish all of them, and just finish Jade when she's left. She's not gonna tag and do massive damage to you. She's not gonna take out and regenerate. It's perfect. It's perfect. This team is perfect in every single way. So what I want to say about the hackers, I don't think I know there are still hackers in the game. Obviously, it went way down after update 2.0 when they fixed some stuff with hackers. Before that, you could fight actually immortal characters. Like, they wouldn't take barely any damage, would have millions of health, would regenerate their special attacks in a second. It was ridiculous. Now, at least, the only kind of hackers I think that's left is talent tree hackers. So, I know for sure there is a way to, maybe people did it before, or there is still a way to get way more than 100 talent points. So, I call it talent tree hacker if they have like 500 talent tree points and they have every single node in the game maxed out. This is way unfair. Way unfair advantage. And I'm pretty sure, I don't have proof, I've never seen that. But I think there is a way to also alter stats on your talent tree. Like, for weak point attacks, I have 40% chance. Somebody can get themselves to like maybe 80% or even 100% chance for weak point attacks. So I think it's possible, even though I've never seen that before. So the best I got so far is a double snare. And it happens pretty rare. Usually it's a single snare every couple seconds. So, I don't know, guys. How do you get 4? I have no idea. If you look at the power bar of the character of this Liu Kang, I mean, he's not getting power drain, but I think it still like affects him the snare way. So it kind of counts that it power drains him, so it tries to apply snare. But I feel like every second, if you look at the character's health bar, it's ticking them every second. So every second you have a chance to snare. How does even double snare occur? I don't understand at all. It makes no sense, but I feel like the higher chance, the more chance you get to get triple snare or quadruple snare, which I've never seen until last time. Alright, let's finish this hard battle. I think I made all my points. I definitely over-exaggerate, and I do whine and rage when I lose because it's fun to watch. I mean, come on, if it's not fun to watch, then just skip those parts. But I will, from now on, refrain from calling people hackers because it's apparently triggering a lot of people. We're gonna call them... I don't even know. What should we call hackers that it's not triggering? Get double snared, baby. Yeah, I think double snare is as high as it's gonna get. You get snared when I tagged in. Beautiful. Honestly, I think weak point attacks are way overpowered. Even for non-Injustice Raiden, like, it should be less than 40%. Even though I don't think a lot of people using it. I've been playing a lot of Fatal Battles, a lot of Black Dragon Towers for people, and I've been checking out the challenge trees, and not many people using weak point attacks. It's very sad because, again, if you have at least one power drainer in your team, like on power drain on special 1, somebody like Kenshi or Johnny Cage, you're gonna be snaring them all the time. It's enough. 40% is more than enough to keep your opponent always snared. And the characters that have this power drain on tag or as a passive, like this 3, it's absolutely ridiculous what you can do. The last battle. Absolutely ridiculous, trust me. Try weak point attacks and tell me it's not OP.
Fight.
I am gonna do a new talent tree guide though. I feel like there's so many different talent tree builds I never explored. There are certain things you can do, like you can increase your power generation tremendously. The thing about talent tree is you can build it so many different ways, and there is no way that is superior to other ways because... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Because you can build it, for example, you're using... Most of the people have, like, strongest team that they use clearing stuff, so... You can build your talent tree around your strongest characters. There is nothing wrong with that. It's a very good and legit strategy. And you can also build it around certain things. You can build it around survivability. You can make it that your characters take less damage. You get Revenants, Bone Shields all the time. You can build a defensive talent tree. When you do insane damage, you just have a bunch of glass cannons. You can build it concentrating on power generation to be able to do as many special attacks as possible. You can build it so many ways, it's crazy. So I want to try to explore a few, like, versatile builds, like power generation builds. I've never used it before, but I know Yanni uses it, and he just regenerates power like crazy. Same with Colin.
My fury is unrelenting.
Alright, this is gonna regenerate their entire team, unfortunately. Hello, Kensha, baby. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't care. I'm crazy.
Impressive.
I'm crazy. I'm going for it. I'm unstoppable. And this is how it's done, guys. Power drain, weak point attack team is absolutely ridiculous. I should have played Fatal Battle. It would be maybe a little bit more challenging. I just anticipated I was gonna talk a lot, so I didn't want to make this video too long. And it's already 18 minutes, so it's pretty long already. I hope you are not disappointed at all. Even though this team wasn't suggested, I don't think I've ever played these 3 characters. I think these are the only 3 characters that have power drain on tag or on their passive. So you don't have actual power drain special attacks, but you're still doing insane amounts of power drain. I wonder if there is a statistics in battle log how many power drained. Is it a thing? Is it a thing? Let's see. Nah, I don't think it's a thing. Special attacks, damage dealt, damage taken. Wow, how did my Cassie Cage take so much damage and survive? I mean, I guess she just took a lot of damage in the end and died, and it just still counted. Yeah, it would be nice if it showed how much power was drained during the battle. That would be super cool. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your opinion on weak point attacks. If you're using it, if you're not using it, and why. And tell me what you think about this team. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. If you have these characters, put them together, turn on weak point attacks, and go destroy people. I'm gonna give you a very good Star Coins code today in the description. The Ruby tier is coming very soon. I'm planning to release it this week, so get your diamonds fully maxed out so you can upgrade them to Ruby tier, guys. It's coming and it's gonna be glorious. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. And subscribe! Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications, because we're still trying to get 300,000 subscribers. It's gonna happen. I know it. Bye.